Every NBA franchise's best team introduction. The NBA has a rich history filled with iconic teams that have left lasting impressions on the game. From dynastic runs to miraculous underdog victories, each NBA franchise has its own claim to fame. This script delves into the best team for each franchise, highlighting the key players, accomplishments, and moments that make these teams unforgettable. Let's take a journey through the NBA, starting with the founding teams and working our way to the modern-day champions. Atlanta Hawks, 2015. Atlanta Hawks, key players: Al Horford, Paul Millsap, Jeff Teague, Kyle Korver. Accomplishments: 60-22 regular season record, Eastern Conference Finals. The 2015 Atlanta Hawks were a historic team in the franchise's history. Under head coach Mike Budenholzer, the Hawks finished with a 60-22 record, which was the best in franchise history. The team showcased incredible ball movement and unselfishness, with 5 players selected to the All-Star game. Though they fell short in the Eastern Conference Finals, their regular season performance remains a highlight. Boston Celtics, 1985-86. Boston Celtics key players: Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson. Accomplishments: 67-15. Regular season record, NBA championship. The 1985-86 Celtics are often regarded as the greatest NBA team of all time. With a roster stacked with Hall of Famers, including Larry Bird at the peak of his powers, they dominated the league and won the NBA championship with a 67-15 regular season record. This team is remembered for its incredible depth, elite defense, and unparalleled chemistry. Brooklyn Nets, 2002. New Jersey Nets key players: Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson. Kerry Kittle's accomplishments: NBA Finals appearance. The 2002 New Jersey Nets made a remarkable run to the NBA Finals, led by the brilliance of Jason Kidd. Despite losing in the finals to the Los Angeles Lakers, this team set the foundation for the Nets' future success. Kidd's leadership, along with the contributions from Martin, Jefferson, and Kittles, helped the Nets dominate the Eastern Conference. Charlotte Hornets, 1996-97. Charlotte Hornets key players: Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, Muggsy Bogues. Accomplishments: 54-28. Regular season record, Eastern Conference semifinals, the 1996-97. Hornets were one of the best teams in the franchise's history, finishing with a 54-28 record, led by power forward Larry Johnson and center Alonzo Mourning. The team made a significant impact in the postseason, even though they were eventually eliminated in the Eastern Conference semifinals. This team's strength lay in its toughness and star power. Chicago Bulls, 1995-96. Chicago Bulls key players: Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Steve Kerr. Accomplishments: 72-10. Regular season record, NBA championship, the 1995-96. Chicago Bulls are arguably the greatest team in NBA history. With Michael Jordan returning to the lineup after a brief retirement, the Bulls went on to finish the season with a 72-10 record, an NBA record at the time. Their blend of defense, ball movement, and Jordan's offensive brilliance led them to an NBA championship. The addition of Dennis Rodman as a rebounding machine helped complete the team's dominance. 6. Cleveland Cavaliers, 2015-16. Cleveland Cavaliers, key players: LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. Accomplishments: NBA championship, 3-1 finals comeback, the 2015-16. Cleveland Cavaliers will forever be etched in NBA history for their incredible comeback in the NBA Finals. Down 3-1 to the Golden State Warriors, LeBron James led the Cavaliers to an unlikely championship, capped by a clutch three-pointer from Kyrie Irving in Game 7. This team's resilience and the all-time great performances of LeBron secured their place as Cleveland's best team. Dallas Mavericks, 2010-11. Dallas Mavericks, key players: Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Terry, Jason Kidd. Accomplishments: NBA championship, 4-2 finals victory over Miami Heat. The 2010-11 Dallas Mavericks had one of the most memorable NBA Finals runs in history, led by Dirk Nowitzki, the Mavericks overcame the Miami Heat's Big Three of LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh to win the NBA championship. Dirk's Finals MVP performance, including a dominant Game 2, was the key to their success. Denver Nuggets, 2008-09. Denver Nuggets, key players, Carmelo Anthony, Chauncey Billups, Nene accomplishments, Western Conference Finals appearance, the 2008-09. Denver Nuggets made a deep playoff run, making it to the Western Conference Finals. With Carmelo Anthony leading the way and Chauncey Billups providing veteran leadership, the Nuggets were a force to be reckoned with. Though they fell short against the Los Angeles Lakers, their success in that season remains the pinnacle of their franchise's history. Detroit Pistons, 2003-04. Detroit Pistons key players, Chauncey Billups, Richard Hamilton, Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace accomplishments, NBA championship, 4-1, finals victory over Los Angeles Lakers. The 2003-04 Detroit Pistons were an unlikely champion, built on strong team defense and balanced scoring rather than a single superstar. Chauncey Billups won Finals MVP, but it was the combination of Ben Wallace's defense, Rasheed Wallace's versatility, and Richard Hamilton's scoring that made this team special. They dethroned the mighty Los Angeles Lakers to win the NBA championship. Golden State Warriors, 2016-17. Golden State Warriors, key players, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Accomplishments, 67-15 regular season record, NBA championship. The 2016-17 Golden State Warriors are widely regarded as the most dominant team in NBA history, with a 67-15 regular season record and, in 16-1 playoff run, they destroyed all competition on their way to the NBA championship. The addition of Kevin Durant to a team already featuring Curry, Thompson, and Green made them nearly unbeatable. Houston Rockets, 1993-94. Houston Rockets key players, Hakeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler, Robert Horry. Accomplishments, NBA championship. 4-0 final sweep of the New York Knicks. The 1993-94 Houston Rockets were a dominant force in the NBA. Led by Hakeem Olajuwon, who won Finals MVP, the Rockets captured the NBA championship, sweeping the New York Knicks in the finals. Olajuwon's offensive and defensive abilities were on full display throughout the postseason, solidifying his place among the NBA's elite. Indiana Pacers, 2000. Indiana Pacers, key players, Reggie Miller, Jalen Rose, Rick Smits. Accomplishments, Eastern Conference Finals appearance. The 2000 Indiana Pacers, led by Reggie Miller, came agonizingly close to winning an NBA championship. Despite a stellar season and an incredible postseason run, they fell short in the NBA Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers. Nonetheless, this team remains the best in Pacers history, and Miller's leadership and clutch shooting defined their run. Los Angeles Clippers, 2014-15. Los Angeles Clippers, key players, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. Accomplishments, 56-26 regular season record, Western Conference semifinals appearance. The 2014-15 Clippers were the best team in franchise history, finishing with a 56-26 record, with Chris Paul running the offense and Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan providing a dominant inside presence. The team was one of the most well-rounded in the league. Though they didn't make it past the Western Conference semifinals, they were contenders during that season. Los Angeles Lakers, 2000-01. Los Angeles Lakers, key players, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher. Accomplishments, 15-1 playoff record, NBA championship. The 2000-01 Los Angeles Lakers are often cited as the most dominant team of the Kobe-Shaq era. Shaquille O'Neal was virtually unstoppable, and Kobe Bryant was a rising star. Their 15-1 playoff record and NBA championship win were capped by a near-perfect postseason run. The team's dominant playoff run and sheer force make it the best in Lakers history.